What if I told you that there's a strategic move that you could make in your college application that could double or even triple your odds of getting into your dream school? No secret handshake, no magic essays, or equally magic beans required. Just one smart early move that could change your entire admission story. It sounds almost too good to be true. I understand this, but folks, this is a real world strategy that thousands and thousands of students use every year, literally, to help their applications stand out from the pack. I'm Rob Franek. I'm editor-in-chief here at the Princeton Review, and today we are breaking down early decision versus early action, what they are, how they differ, and why applying early decision when chosen wisely can be one of the smartest plays in your college application strategy. So let's just see if this sounds like you. You already know which school feels like a perfect fit. You've got strong grades, you got solid test scores, you have a full resume of extracurricular activities, and your financial plan is in order. Friends, if you are nodding along here with those points, you might be in the sweet spot for early decision. And let's just be clear here. For many students and their parents, that financial aid or that financial plan piece that I just mentioned is the biggest variable, as nervousness about assuming too much debt to pay for college and the general cost of college is at an all-time high over the last handful of years. So if understanding and affording college costs are part of your story, friends, you are not alone. We're going to hit on that throughout this video. That said, as I promised at the beginning, we're going to first start by talking strategy. And let's be sure that we are clear on exactly what early decision is and how it is different from other early options that are available to you. Early decision, or ED, is an all-in option. You apply early, usually by November 1st, and you get your decision in December. If you're accepted, that's it. You're going to that school, and you'll withdraw your applications that you may have filed to others. Now, you'll think of it this way. Your college admission application early decision is not just paperwork. It is a genuine love letter to that school and that school alone. It tells them that if you take me, I am yours. That commitment helps them, that school, plan for their incoming class, and it boosts their admission yield rate. And just to clarify, an admission yield rate is the percentage of students who actually enroll at a college after being offered admission. Now, the upside for students in applying early to those schools is that they often reward that commitment. Early decision acceptance rates can be 2 to 3 times higher than students applying regular decision through the regular decision applicant pool. So simply put, early decision can be a fantastic strategy and a fantastic strategic move. The trade-off is that early decision is binding, which means no comparing aid offers, no changing your mind in April. Once you're in, you're in. That said, if you need flexibility or financial clarity, early decision may feel like too tight of a squeeze, and that is a key point for you to remember. Early decision tends to favor students who can commit without waiting to compare scholarship and aid offers. So families still figuring out what college is actually going to cost and how to pay for it might be better served applying early action, which is non-binding, and we're going to talk about this, and or regular decision where all aid packages can be compared side to side. And folks, let me be super clear here. Students applying early decision can and do still apply for financial aid through the FAFSA form, the free application for federal student aid. And they regularly receive financial aid awards based on family need. Those same students may receive school-sourced scholarships based on their high school GPA and typically their performance on the SAT and the ACT. The difference is that you won't be able to compare those scholarship offers with other schools when you apply early decision. That said, let's talk specifically about early action, or EA. It means that you submit your application early, you get your decision early, but unlike early decision, as I just noted, it is not binding. This means that you can compare packages, visit more college campuses, take your time when choosing a school that is right for you. Now, for many students, this flexibility is literally a breath of fresh air, and you still get the thrill of an early answer without the pressure of commitment right away. But here's the trade-off. Because early action isn't binding, colleges don't get the same enrollment guarantee that they did with early decision, and that means the admission boost isn't as strong. That said, some early action schools still post solid admit rates, but overall the bump is smaller compared to early decision. Now, you might also come across a policy known as restrictive early action, REA, which is used by some very highly selective schools throughout these United States, which does limit where else you can apply early. So be sure to check the school's policy. We have done all this homework for you. You can check out these policies on princetonreview.com, which is our website for any of the schools that you're applying to. Do this before you hit submit on those college admission applications. So what should you choose? Early decision or early action? Think about it this way. If you found your dream school, your grades are on point, you crushed the SAT, ACT, and your AP tests, and you don't need to compare financial aid offers, then early decision can offer a significant competitive edge. But if you still want options, you still want flexibility, and you want more time to decide, or if financial aid is a huge factor, early action could be the smarter move for you. Now, all of that said, here's where things get really interesting. I'm going to put a finer tip on this point. When we look at the data, and we're going to walk through some data here, one thing becomes very, very clear. Applying early decision could give you a serious advantage in the admission process at many selective schools. Some examples, I'm going to focus on 3 right now. At Tulane University in Louisiana, and each of these schools are glorious schools academically. Tulane University in Louisiana. The difference here between early decision and regular decision is nothing but staggering. For fall of 2024, Tulane Admission Office admitted 59% of those students who applied early decision compared to just 14% of students overall who applied regular decision. That is a 45-point swing, which is significant. Fairfield University in Connecticut, again, favorites of many of our students here at the Princeton Review. Similar story here. 80% of early decision applicants got the nod versus 33% overall. And College of the Holy Cross, of course, in Worcester, Massachusetts, 60% were admitted early decision versus 18% overall. Now, you can tell as well as I can that these aren't small margins and these are not anomalies. These are figures that make you take notice, and the pattern does not stop there. Even at the nation's most selective schools, the early decision edge is real. And I'm going to name some names here. 4 Ivies specifically. At Dartmouth University, 19% of early decision applicants were admitted compared to 5% overall. At the following 3 Ivies, at Columbia, University of Pennsylvania, and Brown University, the gap is a bit smaller, around 13 to 14% early decision admit versus overall admit 4 to 5%. Why such a large gap? Because early decision, as we mentioned before, signals to the college that you are all in. You're not just applying, you are committing. And as we mentioned earlier, early decision applicant pools tend to include a higher share of students who can commit financially, specifically those not waiting for financial aid offers from other schools. That can seriously tilt the odds, as we've noted. And let me be clear. I am not citing these figures to pressure you. It is my job and our full team's job here at the Princeton Review to give you absolute clarity and facts so that you can understand what's behind these trends and make a choice that fits your family's reality. So, let's summarize strategy. Early decision makes sense when you've done your homework, visited campus, know that that's the school for you, when your academics are in line and when your finances work, and when you are ready without question to make that binding commitment. If finances don't feel clear yet, and that is not a setback, that is smart planning, use that time to run each school's net price calculator, which each school supplies, And check out our Best Value Colleges resource. This is for free on princetonreview.com. It is designed to help you compare colleges based on academic quality, affordability, and career outcomes so that you can see which schools truly deliver the best bang for your tuition buck. And let's remember that best fit, finding your best fit school, means a fit academically and socially and financially, and certainly from a career services perspective. So how do you plan this out? We're going to start with a couple of different buckets. Sophomore year to early junior year. Be unafraid to explore schools broadly. Visit college campuses. Talk with students. Figure out what fit actually means for you and find that school. Our Best Colleges Guide, available on our website and, of course, on any online or physical bookstore worldwide, is an excellent place to compare schools based on student opinion from school to school. Next on my list, junior year summer to early senior year. Do your financial prep. Run calculations and narrow down your list. If one school rises above the rest and the finances make sense, then that is your early decision contender. Otherwise, identify your early action schools. Next, fall of your senior year, early decision or early action. Remember, no matter what you're applying for, these deadlines for ED and EA hit fast, usually in early November. So finalize your essays, confirm recommendations, and double check every detail before submitting. December is decision time. Accepted, celebrate, you've earned it, well done. If you're defer to the regular applicant pool, then send updates to those schools, keep your grades strong, and show continued interest to every one of those schools on your list. And if you're denied, take a breath, pivot to the regular decision pool with confidence. I'm going to make one final note here. The advantage of early decision. It only matters if the numbers work for you. Choosing regular decision is not playing it safe, it's playing it smart when you need the full view of scholarships and grants and the true cost before you commit. Friends, if you want a deeper dive into all of the data that we've been discussing, admission rates, academic yield rates, of course, early decision and early action breakdowns, and the colleges that might be the perfect fit for you, again, do check out our book available on our website for free, as well as bookstores worldwide, called The Best 391 Colleges. It is packed with insider information and research so that you can make a strategic college choice. And as always, if you found this video helpful, please do subscribe to our channel for more college admission application strategic content. And of course, do let me know which school is on your dream college list and if you think early decision might be the right choice for you. Folks, until the next time, I'm Rob Franek. I'm editor-in-chief here at the Princeton Review. Be well.